Drop. When is that sedative kicking in?
Never.
You're supposed to be sedate. Practice. Practice being sedate. We're Kaylee and Lindy. Each week on this vlog, we take you behind the scenes as we develop our 2-acre permaculture homestead and grow our own food. Join us this week as we start in on our early spring chores. And if you like what you see, hit that like, subscribe, or share button to help spread the word.
I believe we're wild and free. I feel so alive, so alive. Under the stars, I see everything that led to where we are, and I wouldn't change a thing.
Welcome back to the vlog. If you're joining us,
Good morning.
if you're a return
Or
joiner,
afternoon or wherever
welcome.
you're at.
we have a lot of catch-up projects to do around here this weekend. So I think that's kind of what we're devoting the weekend to. Right? It's supposed to be 60 degrees. So we're going to try and get caught up on some of these spring projects that just...
Never go away.
there's just so many. It's a little stressful. And it's a bit of a unique weekend because Stanley has...
Ooh, buddy. The star of the channel is down, guys.
Yeah, so Stanley has injured himself. So he got caught in the fence somehow. He never yipped or anything. And all of a sudden he just was trotting along, bleeding everywhere. And we're like, oh, well, that's not good. So we wrapped it up. We didn't realize how deep it was until we tried to get cleaned up. And we took him into the vet the next morning and it was actually cut to the bone, kind of degloved, they had to cut away the tissue, 2 layers of stitches. It's a whole thing, but now we have to keep him calm.
That's not a thing, you guys. That's literally not a thing.
No, as he's freaking out. So you can see his foot is wrapped up. It's
With
actually,
an Amazon bag.
So his bandage has to stay dry, easy to do in Washington. So I've got an Amazon envelope, one of those bubble envelopes on it right now. It's the only thing I can keep on.
We can't actually play those.
And he is just losing his mind because he hasn't been able to play ball in 2 whole days.
Yeah.
It's been terrible trying to
dying.
keep him calm. So we're on baby watch this weekend. We are starting out with some pruning. We just have a couple of trees that we didn't get pruned. It's kind of late in the season, but we're just doing it anyways. Lindy's working on a hawthorn and an apple, and then we have 2 giant old apples that look like they haven't been pruned in decades.
Probably as long as I've been alive.
Yeah, we need to get them done. So that's what this weekend's gonna be. Let's do it. Bye. Don't say bye, they're not going anywhere.
Oh, okay, go on.
The world beneath our feet, 'cause I have found that I am who I wanna be when you're around.
Stanley's gonna help. He says he knows how this works. He's a pro.
Moonlight, when it's moving in, and the feeling you're giving me, I'm giving in. You got me dancing with no shoes tonight, out here in the
As we're trimming our hawthorn trees up here, I'm actually taking some cuttings from them and we're going to add these to our hedgerow that we planted along the back horse pasture. So these are really easy to basically root. I just plunk them straight in the soil. You can obviously put them in water or a sandy medium to kind of get that root development going, but I do it the lazy way. I just literally put these directly in the soil, and we have nice, loose, damp soil, so they tend to germinate roots just fine. They're great for hedging because not only do they produce very quickly and will send off runners and kind of have that aggressive type of personality, but look at those thorns. So that's a really good way to protect your fence line. Obviously, keep what you want in, keep other things out. And what's great is that our horses can't overgraze them because they get poked, so they can nibble at them, but they don't eat down the whole plant like they would with other things. Hawthorn's traditionally known as kind of a heart tonic, and that's because it's a vasculodilator. So the berries and the leaves all have an effect on your blood vessels that makes them want to relax and dilate. So it increases blood flow. So it's really good for horses that have like navicular disease or laminitis, like Little Miss, our ponies. So it's really good for increase of blood flow. There's a lot of antioxidants in them. So you can use the medicine from the berries and things like that, not only for yourself, but for your animals as well. So providing them these to graze on is going to be a huge benefit to us, both to protect our fence line, provide some privacy, and also for their health. So I'm excited to get these added to the hedgerow. How's it going up there?
Good. I feel like every year I do this, I know the tree, like the individual tree better. Like they all have their own personalities. Like this is a Lindy tree, and then you're like the tree in the middle. Like this one's all sorts of crazy and like sassy and like.
It does like go wherever it wants and does whatever it wants.
Yeah, and that one is like, I'm just gonna go straight up, very clean in my approach. And this one's like, I don't care.
Yeah, that one's very organized over there. And this one has its own flavor.
Like me.
Just like you. And this one has my favorite apples.
Oh, really?
Yeah, those like crisp, sour green ones are so big and so delicious.
Those are my least favorite. My
I know.
favorite are the sweet ones.
You like the sweet ones.
That's really funny.
You like the fruit that comes off of my tree, and I like the fruit that comes off of your tree.
It all adds up.
It does. This will forever be known as the Lindy tree, and that one will be mine.
Yep.
I like
But
it.
it's true though. How did I get up here?
Oh, see, that was good.
I did it.
I think we've got it all collected up. And Lindy hates this game.
I do not like picking up sticks. Stupid. And you guys know what we get to do now, right? Burn, baby, burn. Okay, so just in case anybody's wondering, those are Kaylee's piles. That's Lindy's.
I think they look great.
Got to squish it down.
Got me dancing with no shoes tonight, out here in the street, taking chances like we're kids tonight, like we're 17. Every day that I'm with you, everyone can see, they can see that you bring out the best in me.
I'm actually pretty in love with this little fella.
This little chainsaw?
Yeah.
It's a good little chainsaw. So this is obviously an electric chainsaw, but
Which, like, I was, like, adamantly against for
she
the
was
longest time.
so against it. But the reason that we actually decided to go with it is because it's so lightweight. So for us, being women, it's often very hard to use a lot of tools, like purely because of how heavy they are. We don't have the same upper body strength. So you tire yourself out trying to like hold the tool, especially like chainsaws and things like that you have to hold it like a strange angle or like out away from your body. We decided to go a lot more with electric tools when we can because of that reason. And so we don't wear ourselves out using our energy holding it and trying to maneuver it, and then we are able to do more projects that way.
Hate is gonna hate.
So we definitely still have a regular gas-powered chainsaw, which we obviously have to use at times for bigger projects.
Yeah, this is for like light trimming.
Yeah, but for the little stuff, again, instead of using something so big and heavy, this just makes way more sense. Plus, we're lucky to have electrical access around most of our property, so obviously that makes it easier for us. That might not be the case for everyone.
10 million years ago.
So what's your plan with these trees? These are monsters.
I'm gonna give them haircuts.
Yeah, I don't think they've been pruned in decades.
They have not been loved.
And it's getting a little late in the season. They do definitely have buds on them. We were supposed to do this in like January, February. We had the best of intentions, but I'd rather we still get it done at this point, even if we have a lower production year. It needs done. These are so overdue. We are by no means experts.
I am a solid.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
You're a tree expert?
Oh yeah.
Let me see.
To any arborists actually listening, I'm not.
Yeah, no, definitely not. So I'm sure we do a lot of things wrong. I would never give advice on pruning trees because that's not my area
I'll
of
give you
expertise.
advice, just don't listen to it.
Yeah, I guess it depends if you want good advice or not. Maybe talk to an actual arborist if you do. But
Or
we
you
do
can
our
talk
best.
to me. I can help you.
We do the best we can.
But I got to charge.
If you see that we're doing this wrong, that's probably the case. But
For reals. I got the tension where I like it. Go tighten that down. Tight like a tiger. And then a little doopity doppity doopity. Beepity boppity noppity.
I'm just enjoying a moment of sitting here before I have to pick up more of your sticks.
Yeah, girlfriend, you're gonna have a lot of sticks to pick up.
My back hurts.
It's because you're old.
I know. I don't like it. All right, start her up. It's way less dramatic though with an electric chainsaw.
Not really, because it actually starts.
That's true.
To the world outside. The future never looks so bright. Can't you hear it calling us? Let go. Leave all of your cares behind. You never know where you might find. Sunny days are coming up. Dream enough to
Is your chain on backwards?
Me? I mean, I'm looking at this picture, but I'm not sure.
Well, that's right. Look, the flat one there, and then the pointy one there. Flat, pointy, flat, pointy.
Then we might need a new chain.
Well, we have to go get chicken food anyways. That's one of our errands. So we should probably get like some ice cream
Yes.
and some wine.
Yeah, and chocolate.
I'm here for this.
Can I kiss?
There's a very happy chicken over there.
She laid the best egg. She told me all about it while she was laying it, and I was like, I believe you, boo. Okay, let's go get the things, because now I want the things.
Let's get the things. Hey, turbos. I'm coming home.
Come on, old man. Tut, babe, you in here?
Okay, so we just ran and got a new chain for the chainsaw, so hopefully this will work better.
Take 9.
Yeah, we're gonna try having Stanley outside for a little bit because we had him kenneled all morning, trying to keep him calm. So fingers crossed. So he's got 2 weeks before his stitches are removed. And you know what happens in 2 weeks? He gets neutered. So it's going to be like a month of care for him, trying to keep him from biting at stitches and being active. And it's interesting. It's gonna be interesting, huh, buddy? Oh, I know, you're just so much dog all the time. And we need you to be a little bit less right now. Just be a standard, Stanley. Oh, geez. Not like that. Not like that. Terrible time to buy him 50 tennis balls, for real. And we could take them all away, but good luck finding them all. He has them stashed everywhere.
Yep. And he knows where they're at.
Oh, he knows. He has and he knows which one is which too. That's the funny part. All right, try her out. See how she does.
Your job is to also watch our son. So much better.
Way better. Okay.
Holy cow.
Hello, I've been waiting for you. Come with your friends and show me something
Now
new.
this is going to give us a good chunk of wood.
Yeah, it's a hell of a time. This world's insane, but we gon' be alright. The door is open, my light is on. Blow up your speakers when the bass drop. I feel elated. Everyone should. Let's show this party.
I got it pink.
Oh, geez.
Poor little chain.
This tree is so cool. I know.
Let's get together.
Ouch, I just got slapped by a tree.
Halfway done. What's the plan on this one?
Just to go slow.
Because my goodness.
Like identify the branch I'm keeping and then like clean up around it. I kind of feel bad for it.
I know.
For fruit trees, you don't want anything that goes up or anything that goes in.
The stars are up. We got each other, and that's enough. Just feel elated. Everyone should. Let's show the world what we can do. Let's get together and let the good times roll.
Maybe it's time for pizza. I think. All right, we are going to go make a fire, eat some pizza. Oh.
I can't right now. Ow, 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 ow.
I'm gonna go find out what's happening with her first of all. Why she's malfunctioning. And
Sorry, guys.
and then we are going to first of all put her back together because wow. And then I think we're gonna have a fire and some dinner and we'll finish up this project tomorrow. Good morning, good morning. It's a gorgeous Sunday morning and we're gonna start our day by wrapping Stanley's foot in an Amazon Prime bubble wrapper. Like every normal person. I know, buddy, I know. Look at that sweet face. Okay, let's get you out of there and get you wrapped up.
What we made of. Don't you look back. Lift your head up. Shake the dust off. Tell me what you're made of. I can't hear you.
For being good boy.
I can't hear you.
Okay, well, at least that's done. So we're gonna get everybody fed and get chores going.
Say it's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new
What a mess.
It's a brand new day.
I'm gonna tell you something
What?
that I'm struggling with.
You lost your eggs?
Always. It's like losing your marbles. It's the thing. No, okay, I feel like everything in our world right now is dirty.
It is. I know.
The
I was just
house
looking. Like,
It's dirty and it's driving me crazy. The barn is dirty. Well, it's like we're going from the really wet season to
I
where
know.
everything is just ew. It's turning me a little bummed.
But that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna get everything picked up and cleaned up. Right?
No, we're not gonna get everything.
Well, a lot of it.
Want to hand me that?
Yes.
Like, I know we have to finish the trees,
Yes, we have to finish the trees today. And
but that's gonna take us all day.
probably. Yep. Hey, those are mine. He took my gloves.
Rude, buddy.
Those are mine.
He's like, these are mine. Sarah's mine.
Hey, drop. Drop. When is that sedative kicking in?
Never.
You're supposed to be sedate. Practice. Practice being sedate. So this is kind of ridiculous, but when we mix our grain, so this was not my idea. This was our friend's idea. They came up with the idea of we all grab a bag and we just walk in a circle so you don't have to like try and mix it. It's ridiculous, but we'll show you. We'll show you how we do it. Lindy doesn't like it, but it's because she's not very good at it. Well, you have to practice more. You'll get better and then you'll see the benefit. So the idea is that if we each hold a bag and we walk in a circle, it mixes it and then you don't have to like dig in there and try and like turn it. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. But we do
It makes us look ridiculous too.
But
which
it works.
I don't care about that,
But it works.
it's a thing.
The faster we walk, the more it mixes. But we need to pour evenly because 1 bag of scratch to 2 bags of feed.
Yeah.
So have it come out at an even distribution.
I understand you guys are still really getting to know me at a higher level, but this is not something that I'm ever going to be good at for so many reasons.
Hey.
Mostly because I don't care.
Okay, hold on. Okay. All right, we're circling. Are you ready?
This is the most ridiculous thing.
Why are you walking backwards?
Because I need to be able to watch.
Yeah, but you can use your eyes while walking forward.
This is my technique.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm not judging your technique.
I'm doing great with my technique, thank you. You
Yeah,
could
me too.
just stand behind me and walk in the same direction I am so you don't have to walk backwards though.
I do what I want.
Okay. approved, patent pending.
It's a brand new day.
I think we're finally gonna get to work once we eat our snacks. We're moving very slow today. The motivation is definitely lacking, or we're old. Springtime's just exhausting, like, and I feel this way every single spring, and then I feel guilty about not having more energy because I'm like, I should have energy because it's all nice and beautiful and I should want to like go do these things and they should energize me, and then I feel worse for not feeling like more energized by the season. But it's exhausting, and this happens every year.
I don't want to do things, but in my head I want to do all the things.
Because it's so beautiful. Physically, there's just a lot to do that needs to be done, but then that like clogs my mental too, where I'm trying to like constantly organize like all of these tasks and not forget anything. Plus, like, both of our work picks up a lot this time of year, and I just want to be out here and just sit here and like drink a mimosa. Yeah.
But then I look around and be like, well, we could do the outdoor shower,
right,
and we could paint, and then we could
things. Yeah.
Because this is like what we do for fun too, right? Is do things on our property. Like that is like our hobby. But we're old now. And nobody told me
that at 30 your body stops.
That you break.
It's true. But we're gonna at least finish the tree pruning today. And those poor apple trees, they are so gorgeous. And I'm guessing that they're, how old do you think they are? Like 70 years old? We've never had trees that are this mature.
No.
Like when it comes to like newly planted trees, we're much more experienced because that's the stage we've always been in. And then when we moved here, we have like the trees in the front are probably 30 years old. These ones have got to be close to 50, 70 years old. So it's completely different. So we're very much still trying to learn how to care for them at this stage in their life.
All I know is the condition they've been in is not acceptable.
Yeah. So definitely like from what we've read, pruning them when they haven't been pruned in so long, like you have to be kind of careful about it, but hopefully we're making the right cuts. We'll find out. If they don't have a lot of production this year, we're okay with that too.
Yeah.
Like if it takes them a couple years to like,
I just want them to live.
Yeah, exactly. We're more concerned about the health of the tree overall. So
that is the cutest bird. I'm gonna name it Fluffy.
Okay, let's get to work.
Wake up, step into the world outside.
Tilly,
Future never looks so bright. Can't you hear
are you
it calling
supposed to be that tall?
Let go.
Boy, she can really just get out of it.
Just climb the compost, like no big deal. I've been waiting for her to figure that out actually. Because if anybody's figuring it out, it's her.
Or her child.
Or her child. Oh, here comes her baby. Mini Tilly.
You look just like your mom.
I know, so that's baby Billy. You two are troublemakers.
Let's go. Dive into the deep blue sky. Come with me to paradise. Can't you hear it calling us? Dreaming of tomorrow.
That's how you do it, so you don't drop them as you go. You can go so fast.
You are beating